can I have another wine?
You're listening to the Giggle Gang podcast.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
If you want it, just come get it.
A Giggle Gang podcast.
Just be myself.
For fuck's sake.
You know, sometimes people pay me to say ridiculous shit, and sometimes I just say it for free.
That's hectic.
You're listening to the Giggle Gang podcast.
I want to say I never started.
What do you mean?
I've never owned a t-shirt.
So why were you paranoid about your own t-shirts today?
No, it's just it looked like a classy place. You know what I mean? I didn't want to.
So you came in without your jumper on?
No, I had it on. This is like my stage wear. Never iron my top, but I'll wear a jacket when I'm in civilian mode.
It's almost like you're a superhero with two outfits, but both of them are shit.
Yeah, that's my comedy persona.
That is it. How long have you had the beard for? Because I assume you were born with the beard.
I've had the beard like almost 2 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do before that? Did you have hair on your head before then?
Nah, man. I've been shaving my head since I was about 18.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What happened? Were you like in the shower one day and it all just started falling out?
No, it was just like receding. You know, kind of like yours is going a bit.
No, mine's not receding.
No, man, fuck off. No, like you can see though at the sides, like where it's going.
Where?
You know, where it's like a bit lighter. Yeah. You've barely got a handful there, mate.
What? Fuck off!
No, just like at the side up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
I have to shave like that though.
Yeah. Whatever.
My hair's not receding.
I'm just saying, 24. Yeah. So anyway, it was like that.
Okay.
And not far off what you had, and then people at college would just give me a hard time, and they were like, "You just gotta get rid of it, Phil. Just gotta razor the rat." I remember them saying and you'll feel so much better, and just like got peer pressured into it, and then
razor the rat.
Razor the rat.
Did you have a rat's tail?
No. They just meant like because it was looking a bit ratty on top. So
okay. I imagined you with a rat's tail, 18 years old, being like, "What up, big dudes?"
Yeah. And then I went to like a Jamaican barber's on the way home from college, and came back the next day, and everyone was like, "Yeah, so much better."
Really?
And I felt free.
You've never looked back since?
No. Well,
I've thought about doing mine, but like, do you want to see?
Have to some points.
Do you want to see a photo of me with hardly any hair? Like, I didn't go fully bald, but I want like to see what you think. But like, the thing is, I felt. This sounds bad, but I felt like hard. I felt like tough. You know what I mean? And like, I don't really give off like tough vibes, but like, you can sort of see that's not really a tough photo. That's more of a like.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you feel like maybe it suits me? I don't know. I'm looking for that's me in just like regular life.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm trying to say, who's that?
Who's that
No.
kid?
Kind of like Sigourney Weaver in Aliens.
I don't know who Sigourney Weaver is.
You want to Google that shit, mate? Yeah. You've not seen Aliens? No.
No.
Fair enough.
I think I was too young. Was I too young?
You probably are actually. Yeah.
How old are you, Phil?
35 this year.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How can we be so in love when we're so much different in age? I don't understand how this works.
I don't get it.
It's
weird,
crazy.
isn't it? Yeah.
So you are working on the radio at the moment?
Volunteering on community radio.
Okay. Is
big
radio
time.
your passion?
No, man. Comedy's a passion. Radio is something I sort of fell into because I wanted to utilise the studio and equipment for my own podcast.
Okay.
So I thought, I'll volunteer there, use the stuff, and just fell into like doing a show.
Is it a weekly show?
A weekly show, yeah. Co-host a show on a Friday, 1 till 3.
1 till 3?
On 6 Towns Radio.
Don't you have a job?
I'm self-employed.
Okay.
So
that's right.
Yeah,
I remember from you. I'm just thinking of one of his bits, and he's not going to do it.
You're gonna have to see the magic.
You're gonna have to see the magic light. So how are you self-employed? What do you actually do?
Very little.
Really?
I was working as a self-employed digital marketing consultant.
Oh.
But yeah.
Sounds very airy-fairy. Like.
It is. It's horrible. I'm trying to get out of it. But
you don't do anything, so wouldn't you want to stay in that?
Yeah, it's like, it's just so dull, mate. It's not very nice.
It's not comedy, is it?
No, it's definitely not comedy.
It's not radio.
It's not radio, no. So I'm just like trying to fill my hours with stuff that makes me happy.
Is it paid well?
Yeah, it's all right. But I like the freedom and independence. I'm not a great employee. I'm pretty much unemployable at this stage.
So what other jobs have you had? What other tasks
I've
have
had,
people let you do?
I've had all the jobs.
Really?
And I've started all the businesses.
What's been your favourite job you've had?
Amateur comedian. It's the best job.
No, the job that pays.
The job that pays. No, I got paid in sausages the other week.
Did you?
Yeah, man.
How many did you get?
I got like 6.
Full-size sausages?
Yeah.
Cooked or uncooked?
No, cooked. Yeah, leftovers.
Really?
Tremendous, yeah.
How do I get on this gig?
You've got to speak to Craig Dixon.
Craig, I'm not in the good books with Craig Dixon.
No? What happened?
He's supposed to be here this week emceeing tonight, and he pulled out on me.
Oh, shit.
And he said, I don't know why you booked me for this. I never said I would do it. And then I screenshotted a confirmation from him giving like the thumbs up, being like, yeah, I'll do it. So we had a little bit of a falling out.
Craig.
And I've never even met Craig, to be honest. So like, I've been told he's a great guy. And he seems like a good guy.
Probably great guy, yeah.
Are you in the Doug Carter, Donald Mackerel, Craig Dixon threesome? Like, are you like the 4th edition?
Mate, I'm straddling both lanes because of my my locale. So I dip my toe into like the northwest.
Yeah.
But I'm also very prolific in Birmingham and West Midlands, just because like I'm just where I'm situated, which is equidistant between the two cities.
Yeah.
So I've got to I'll play both sides.
Is there any is there any comedy in Stoke?
There's a comedy club, and there's like a pro night about once a month.
What's your opinion of Stoke?
Stoke is it's all right. It's cheap.
Okay.
Cheap to live there. There's a disproportionate amount of talent that's emerged from Stoke.
In what field?
Oh, in the field of rock and roll.
Who? Name one person.
I can name you 2.
Wow!
Yeah,
He's just fucking gone and doubled it.
All right. Are you familiar with Slash?
Slash from Guns N' Roses?
It's the very same. He was born in Stoke.
Really?
Yeah, he's from Stoke. Lemmy from Motorhead. He's from Stoke.
I don't know who Lemmy is, but I know who Motorhead is.
Motorhead, yeah, lead singer Motorhead.
Okay.
And not necessarily rock and roll, but pop.
Yeah.
You got Robbie Williams. Pop music.
I thought you were saying Motorhead were pop.
No. And just saying, I'm giving you a bonus third. You
Okay.
got Robbie Williams is from Stoke as well.
Why do none of these people talk about being from Stoke?
Yeah, I'm not surprised they don't. Actually, yeah, they typically just like fuck off to LA as soon as they make it, which is a great plan. Yeah.
If you weren't living in Stoke, where would you want to be?
LA.
Really?
Yeah, it's the best, man.
It's too busy. Have you been?
Yeah, I've been a few times. Yeah.
It's very busy. There's a lot of people.
It's what I like. Actually, yeah. So I like Orange County, which is about an hour south. Sort of surf kind of towns there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Can you surf?
No, never tried.
So it doesn't mean
I like
you can.
no, but I just like the vibe. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I like that, and then I'd probably travel up Highway 1 for an hour to get to LA. And
For
then
your
just
auditions?
for my auditions, yeah. That'd be that'd be the dream.
If you were auditioning, okay, if you went to LA and you wanted to become an actor and you started auditioning, what type of roles would you want to go for?
Whatever I could get, like probably, paedophile number 2 or something like that.
Security guard 1.
Security guard.
Prison officer 3.
Yeah. Hand model. I'm not sure, mate.
Your hands are disgusting. Why would you?
My hands are disgusting. They are, yeah. They're
For a guy that works as a digital marketing consultant, you've got the grossest
I bite my nails, actually, yeah. You're right, Matty. You called me out on that.
I wasn't even looking at your hands. I
just went with it.
I knew by looking at your face you had disgusting hands.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at someone and thought they have got beautiful hands?
Yeah, man.
Like, how often?
Just then when your missus was cooking, I was like...
She does have nice hands.
Yeah. I was like,
Don't get too excited.
No, I was just I was wish she was making me some lactose-free stir fry.
You don't need to give away all the secrets of the kitchen.
No, it was looking amazing. Were you doing some meal prep over there?
Yeah,
Is that for the week ahead?
Well, that was like dinner tonight, and
Yeah.
then we'll chuck a bit in a container. I'll have some tomorrow or the next day. So we'll just make it a bit of extra. It's a little bit of sun-dried tomato over there, and what's the other thing that's not guacamole? Hummus.
Hummus isn't guacamole. That's how they advertise it.
Hummus. It's not guacamole. The two dips you get.
Yeah.
Like the good ones.
Yeah.
There's like, what's your favourite dip?
Yeah, probably hummus actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man.
So it was never my favourite dip, and then it became one of the only things I was allowed to eat. Because it's got no dairy in it.
Yeah.
So like all the other one, like cheese and onion,
Course,
and cheese and
man.
chive, all that jazz, I bloody love it. But it just gives me a gut ache. Like, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's a terrible
I
time.
feel for you, man.
Are you? You sound so insincere.
I know. I can't. This is just. I've got one mode. This is it.
Do you do empathy? Like, if I was to tell you that my mum had passed away, like,
I say I'm very sorry.
Can you not like? Do you not have levels?
I lost it. I don't know what happened. I just.
When did you have it?
I think maybe I moved. Maybe I was about 20. I moved in with a guy I worked with, and he was like that, and he'd always like react to something like, "I was very good," and then I just adopted that, and then I've just kind of had that. That's been me.
So have like your parents and other people noticed like you've lost your personality, or not lost your personality, but lost like your flair?
I'm not sure if I ever had it, to be fair, but I stopped even trying a long time ago.
Do you ever think that maybe you could like meet a nice lady and she could change you and she could bring that flair out of you?
I kind of, well, no, because I'm married and yeah.
I didn't know you were married. I thought you were.
You were checking out my hands. You didn't see the
no,
the ring on the finger.
Mate, rings mean nothing these days. Blokes are cheating left, right, and centre.
Fair enough.
Some guys put them on to pull.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if that was your game.
No. Now I've been married for 2 years tomorrow.
Really? So as long as you've had the beard.
Yeah.
Did you have the beard at the wedding?
Oh no, I shaved it off actually for the wedding. No, because I trimmed it like too low, and there was like a big patch missing out, and so I had to just have it all off, and then look like Uncle Fester on the wedding photos.
Who's Uncle Fester?
Man, I'm giving you all the references. Aliens don't know Adam's Family. Have you watched a movie before?
So the problem with me is that I watch a lot of stuff. My girlfriend loves it because she's a film student, right? I can rewatch a film I know I've already seen but not know what's coming, because I'm one of those guys that like I just enjoy it while it's happening.
Yeah.
Like I watched Avengers Endgame like a week ago. I
Yeah,
couldn't tell you anything that happened.
Yeah.
Like I watched it, I enjoyed it, and then I walk out of there and it all just escapes me. Like I don't have the hard drive space to take in what a stupid fucking movie has to offer. Like, and that's why I don't like a lot of movies, because I've got to be loving it right there and then. And if it's like
that makes sense, yeah.
If it's a sequel, I'm fucked, because if they're doing back references, I'm like, what's he talking about?
That makes
like,
sense.
I can't remember.
I'm kind of like that with comedy, like watching like good comedians. Like they'll like, because you're in the moment, you're just enjoying it, and you're not like thinking about it, and you're just like laughing at what's happening, and then I can't remember anything they said, but there might be like one like quirky kind of sentence or whatever that like just sticks out, you know what I mean? And then I might message them the next day and they'll be like, oh yeah, pubis.
See,
something like that.
if I had to sit here and think about what your material was now, I couldn't do it. But when you just said I'm self-employed in the exact same tone on stage that you say I'm self-employed, like, that was like triggered that for me. But I remember I saw you do a whole set that I absolutely loved in Warrington.
Oh, that was a new one,
yeah, absolutely killed it.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Then I couldn't remember anything you said.
No,
that's all.
Me either.
You doing it tonight?
Yeah, man.
Good.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah.
Good. I look forward to it.
Nice one, man.
So your eyebrows.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I haven't got many features, so be kind.
Yeah. Do you thread them? Do you
No, I
wax
pluck.
You
I pluck
pluck?
the middle. I've got tweezers. I'll do
Okay.
where they're gonna join up,
Yeah.
like Gallagher style.
Yep.
And then I've got like a beard trimmer. Yesterday, I trimmed my beard down with just a trimmer, and
So
then I
does
went
it-
up my eyebrows as well.
Is it is the beard trimmer like a? Because obviously,
It's like
I don't,
hair clippers, yeah.
So you take it to like a number 2. So you got
Yeah.
like a number 2 beard.
Exactly,
now.
and then I
Okay.
just do the eyebrows at the same time.
So with the beard trimmer, is it going all over the floor, or do you have one of
in the
those?
sink. Oh, well, the
Do you have one
beard
of
bib.
those-
I did buy one, but they
It
just
like sticks to the mirror.
yeah. I just felt like a retard, mate. It was just
You
not.
would have looked like one. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. So I just the whiskers go in the sink.
Okay. How does your wife feel about the beard?
She finds it itchy.
Really?
Yeah.
Does she want you to get rid of it?
I think she would prefer me without it, but it's kind of like
It's the only thing you've really got to hold on to. Hasn't
Exactly,
it? She's literally
exactly.
taken everything else from you.
pretty much. Yeah, personality. The iron. You know.
Well, because you're an old man, right, and
Yeah.
you've been married for quite some time.
2 years.
I want you to give some advice to young players, and
Yeah, man.
we'll start initially by the story of how you and your wife met, and then at the end, hopefully, we can draw some good points out of there from an experienced lover like yourself. So, how did you woo her to begin with?
Okay, so it was at my best friend's sister's wedding.
Okay.
I saw her. I thought, she's far too good for me. I'm not even going to talk to her.
Good. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
That's
So
always how it starts.
I didn't do that. And then I ended up a little bit later on. This was like back in 2005. This was like pre Facebook or anything like that.
Okay.
And she had like an email list, and she emailed like some photos that she'd taken out to just the people on this email list of
Who your wife did?
invited. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And then like I messaged her back saying thanks for the photos, love the outfit, it's amazing what you can get from British Heart Foundation in the sale. Something like that, something just like
So you're calling her outfit? a
yeah,
charity shop outfit.
charity shop, which is it's not really a nice thing to say. That's, you should support charity shops.
So second tip there.
yeah.
So first tip is don't speak to them if they're too good looking. Second tip is insult them if they are too good
You've
looking.
got to insult them if they're very attractive.
Okay.
So that's the
Even the playing field.
yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
got to bring
No one wants to play football on the hill.
That's beautiful, mate. I want to get that. I want to get that tattoo, mate. That's amazing.
Put it tattooed between your eyebrows. Right, so the next point. So you emailed back, you told her she got her dress from a charity shop, and I assume her reply to that was, "Wow, Phil, let's get married."
No, I think there was just some a bit of banter, like back and forth and stuff.
So did
And
she
then-
like the insult?
Yeah, and but it just like led into like texting and.
So there was a
arranged to
number
go-
exchange
Yeah,
over
yeah,
an
man.
email. Wow.
And then I think called her and then arranged to go meet in Leeds one Saturday afternoon.
Is she from Leeds?
Yeah, she was living in Leeds. She was going to uni there.
That makes more sense. She was going to uni. How old are you at this? Oh, 2005. That's 14 years
So
ago.
yeah, man.
You've been married for 2 years.
2 years, but we've been going out since January 06.
Jeez, you took your time, didn't you?
Yeah.
When you know, you know. It's almost like you were keeping your eye out for anything better.
No, I was just lazy, mate. There we go. Yeah. Proposed in 2012, but the date was this. If you can extract any advice from this,
Yeah.
Be my guest. But I'll just tell you what happened. So I arranged to meet her at 12 o'clock, Leeds train station, one Saturday. I said I'll be there, and I said bring a pineapple.
Okay. Good.
And
Why?
I haven't figured it out, but I just
To be mysterious.
just like
And see if she followed instructions.
yeah, and fair play, she did.
She bought a pint. So that was almost like a show of how serious she is. To
Yeah.
get her to bring a weird item, come
Yeah.
to like Yorkshire's worst train station and
Probably,
meet
yeah.
like a balding, middle-aged looking 22-year-old or however old you
That's,
were.
yeah, it's not a great deal on the surface of it when you lay it out like that, but yeah, That's what happened, mate.
Well, if she shows up, it means she wants to be there.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, that's what happened, and then we just like.
So, hang on. How soon into "Hi, how are you" did she say, "What's the pineapple for"?
Oh, immediately. But I was like, "You'll find out," and I didn't have a plan. I did not have a plan. So she was just carrying around.
It's just a poor girl on a date with a pineapple. Girls don't even like to hold their phone.
I know.
Let alone a fruit that can't even be. It needs a knife to get into it.
Absolutely. Yeah, they are not convenient fruits.
Pineapple's cheap in England because you guys obviously don't grow your own pineapples.
No.
'Cause pineapples are quite cheap in Australia because we grow them ourselves.
Ah.
So and
Just
then
bragging now.
well, what, that we grow pineapples. You cunts make bricks.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, still bragging.
Yeah, so yeah, that happened, and then we just I think we went like shopping or something. We went to like House of Fraser or something like that.
You didn't take her to the Heart Foundation.
No, man, no. I was like just trying on stupid clothes, like loud shirts and just,
Things
like,
you would never wear.
Just look like just like a dick, and just being
Funny.
like I guess so. And then we went to Then we went to go to Revolution, and this is where I had the master plan. I was
She
like,
still got the pineapple.
pineapple still in hand, even though we've been walking around, shopping and stuff all day.
So she's walking through
Walking
next
around.
with like a pineapple
Yeah,
while
yeah.
you're trying on floral shirts you're never going to buy.
Were
and
you
just
there?
making jokes.
This is
I
amazing.
definitely wasn't. I think I was
It's
about 9 years old.
uncanny. So yeah, did that and went to Revolution, and that's where I had the idea. I'm gonna get the barman, gonna order pina coladas, and get our barman to chop up the pineapple, put the pineapple in the cocktails,
Boom.
and yeah.
Did they let you into Revolution with a pineapple?
Yeah, they certainly did. We were there for ages.
Nowadays
And then we
they
had,
wouldn't do that. You could use that as a weapon.
You got to tip them.
So did they cut up your pineapple?
Certainly did.
Was it still in like good nick?
Yeah.
She didn't drop it once.
No, man, she's
that
good.
shows that she's going to be a good mother.
Well, yeah, she is. Yeah, we've got a 4-year-old.
You've got a kid as well. Why?
Yeah,
There's
man.
all these facets to your
I
life.
didn't think it was. Like, I just thought it was. I just thought people. I don't really talk to you very much, do I? So.
When we do talk, it's just mindless nonsense.
It's just bollocks, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I am. Yeah, just FYI, I'm married and I've got a kid, and I've just. Oh yeah, and I've just bought a house and moved in today.
Really?
Yeah. So this is just regular stuff that's happening. Yeah. There you go. Brought you up to speed, but back to the pineapple.
You're like a real adult, but tell me about when you weren't.
Oh yeah. Well, that was it really. And then we just hit it off. And then second date, I think I took her to IKEA.
Did you get her to bring a mango or?
No, we were past the fruit stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got her to bring a dildo. get straight to it.
Yeah. Second date was IKEA. Third date.
Second date was IKEA.
Yeah, man.
But did you need any like shelving or?
I think I bought some tea lights.
Okay. Why?
Don't know. They just like made the place smell nice.
Fucking hell.
The third date was Monkey Forest in Trentham.
What's Monkey Forest?
Oh shit, mate.
Put your coffee down. What's Monkey Forest?
Right. Have you heard of Trentham Gardens?
No.
It's like one of Stoke-on-Trent's finest tourist attractions.
Okay.
And next to it, it's just big grounds.
Is it outside or inside?
Outside, and they've got these. I think it's like Himalayan monkeys, just loose in this park.
Like real monkeys?
Real monkeys, yeah.
In Stoke?
In Stoke, yeah.
The monkeys must hate that.
It's a big open space.
Yeah, but it's fucking freezing, mate.
But they can handle like colder climate. They said on the information.
Oh, because they're Himalayan
Yeah,
monkeys.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
they're not. Because the ones I saw in Thailand, they did not like the cold.
Yeah. So yeah.
There's not much to a monkey. Have you like touched one?
No.
Like, they're pretty flimsy.
Do you think so?
Yeah, like they're strong, but like there's not a lot. Like if I this sounds morbid, but if I wanted to break a monkey's neck or break a monkey's arm,
Yeah.
I reckon it would be effortless.
Mate, do you not listen to Joe Rogan?
No, I'm not.
Do you not like?
I do listen to-
every other podcast. He's talking about like how ripped like monkeys and chimps are. Like,
So chimps are different. So what I'm talking about is a little monkey.
A little monkey,
like
yeah.
this monkey here that I had on my head. Remember the one I had on my head?
oh right, yeah.
Right. This one here. There's just Pageman's ain't killing the game. Right. Hang on. Okay. That monkey there. I'd do damage to that monkey.
I think so. I reckon it scratched shit out of you.
Yeah, but look, there's not much to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could have a nibble, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could do some damage to that monkey.
Yeah.
So but yeah, chimps. Yes, chimps are hard, and then orangutan.
Yeah.
And gorilla, and then
God,
you're off to the races.
Yeah.
King Kong wasn't playing about. He didn't fucking smash all those planes out of the sky for fun.
No.
He meant business.
Yep.
So but again, like a small little Asian monkey.
Yeah, he was hot.
You just doing damage, aren't you? What's excuse me. What's the most serious injury you've ever had in your life? Because I feel like you're quite sensible, but I feel like there was one time where maybe you made a poor choice and you've ended up like rupturing your spleen and breaking a few ribs.
I split my chin open.
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, in a freak rollerblading accident.
Why the fuck were you rollerblading? There's something called a skateboard.
Yeah, have you not tried rollerblading?
Rollerblading's so shit. It's right up there with ice skating. Will you roller skating or roller blading?
Oh, definitely blading.
So blading with all the wheels in line together.
That's right.
Okay, not the two wheels too, because that's roller skating, and that's even shitter.
Definitely blading, mate. It's so much fun. Feels so free.
You are the weirdest man. You shave your head and get a pair of rollerblades, and you've never felt freer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna counter that. These are just stating facts now, Matty.
So why did you fall off the rollerblades if you're so good at rollerblades?
I never said I was good. I enjoy it, but yeah, I was trying to do something kind of above my pay grade.
You are self-employed.
yeah, there we go. No, I was trying something, trying to do some tricks. And messed up, tripped up, fell off this
so hang on,
ramp.
You took rollerblading to the point where you were doing tricks. You weren't just like on a flat surface.
Oh no, I was definitely trying. I was definitely attempting tricks. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
At a skate park full of people on skateboards.
Yeah.
Thinking, who the fuck is this idiot?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh my god. I would have hated you if I'd met you any sooner. Like. Right now, as you are, love it, right?
Yeah.
If you're fucking rollerblading around, shaving your head with a monobrow.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a monobrow. These are two separate slugs I've got going on.
Oh my god. I can't believe that. I used to throw rocks at people like you. Like, if someone came to the skate park with rollerblades, they were just in trouble. Don't come to a skate park.
Why the hate crime? Just throwing rocks at people just because they're
get
different.
a skateboard, like
just because they're different. You don't like them.
It's very. I'm like a horse at the Grand National. I'm very narrow-minded.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if the horses at the Grand National are narrow-minded. You know what I mean? Like with the blinkers on.
Oh yeah.
When I was younger, especially, I could only really see the way I would do things, and I would often, if someone didn't do things my way, tell them all about it and the reasons why what they were doing was wrong. And people love that. I don't know if you know. People love being told what they're doing is wrong.
There we go.
Did you get into trouble much at school?
Nah.
Why not?
I know I was actually pretty sensible. Yeah.
That's so boring.
Yeah, I know it is. I really am.
Do you feel like if you could go back now, you would change it and maybe like play up a bit? Because how much have you used your school education? Like a lot.
Very little.
Yeah. So do you feel like you could have played up a bit?
Yeah. Because I didn't like excel at anything. Never tried. I never did. I just didn't do anything. I just sort of like existed and just went through the motions.
You basically just rocked up for the roll call and then the rest of the time.
That's it. I did. Yeah. I just like turned up. This is what you're supposed to do. Didn't really have a great time. Didn't enjoy it. Didn't try hard. Didn't do very well.
Were you in this period for like a long period of time where you didn't because you didn't excel at anything, nothing you sort of gravitated towards. So were you like a bit lost for a while on like, where is my life going to go?
Yeah, mate. Wow, we're getting deep now. That's
Yeah.
a great question.
We're
man.
half an hour in,
just
mate.
hit me like that's a fucking excellent question, and you're exactly right. Yeah.
So because like you never had a direction, it wasn't like I'm good at sport, or I'm good at reading, or I'm good at whatever. Did you often fear, what am I going to do when this is all over?
I had a plan.
What was the plan?
I didn't want to. My dad told me I should do it.
Okay.
I should.
Dads are full of good advice.
Oh, they're great, man. Like dad. My dad suggested I become a surveyor.
Okay.
In the construction industry, and I followed his advice and did exactly that.
Really?
Yeah, man.
So you're a qualified surveyor?
I was, yeah.
Why don't you do that? That makes lots of money, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did. But it just sucks. It's so boring. And
That's the people with the cameras, hey, and you like set the camera up and you mark out.
Yeah, those are the land surveyors. This was a quantity surveyor, so this was like working out like costings and just like the kind of financial aspect of building.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a job?
Yeah, big time job. Yeah.
So like say you want to build an apartment building.
Yeah.
The land surveyors work out the land, and
Uh-huh.
then you work out the price to put the whole thing together.
Yeah.
That does sound boring.
Tell me, and then like measuring the works as they're being built and making sure you're paying the.
So you got to figure out like
subcontractors.
how many bricks you're gonna need, and
Well,
like,
they call it brick counting.
no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
So like, give me an idea of how many bricks for like a 10-story building.
A lot.
Like,
I don't fucking know, mate.
Oh.
I have no idea.
did you like? Was there like a calculation that you could like put in, being like it's 10 stories, it's these are the measements, and
Yeah,
this is
so
how
you-
many bricks I need.
Well, yeah, you can work it like how the size of a brick and how many meters squared.
Is every brick the same size?
No, there's like different size bricks. This is.
We've gone from deep to irrelevant.
Mate, you are losing all of your 4 listeners right now.
Hi, Dad. My mum doesn't listen. My mum doesn't listen. She hates me. She thinks my parents were very upset when I told them that I wanted to do this as a job. And
You want to do this as a job?
yeah.
Why?
Because I love it. I do. I absolutely love it, and I'm fucking good at it.
I know.
And I won't hear.
You
anyone say
are
anything.
actually pretty decent at this. I've enjoyed listening to a lot of your podcasts.
But when I told them, I was like, I want to get into radio and broadcasting, and that is going to be my bread and butter. And my parents were like, but you're in a law degree at the moment, you're smart, why don't you finish the law degree? And then if you still want to do broadcasting, at least when that doesn't work out, you can always go back to the degree. And I was like, bloody good idea. And then I lasted maybe another 3 weeks. I got a job on radio, and I was like, I'm out.
Also, it's so fucking hard to get a job in law. Like doing anything like.
There's so many bloody lawyers, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I've had one of my best friends just had an absolute nightmare starting his career. Even he was like fully qualified.
You have to suck so much dick, and it's
Yeah.
almost the same with radio. But I feel like I didn't have to suck as much dick because I wasn't useless. Basically,
Very good.
the
Yeah.
problem is that if you're good with books, right, you can get a law degree. Okay,
Yeah.
if you're not even have a personality, right, you can get a broadcasting and television degree. Okay, so many fucking like you, right? Not to be offensive, but people that are lost and have no idea what they're going to do and just go, well, that seems like fun. Then they go out and they get a broadcasting degree, right? They have absolutely no talent. They have no gravitas. They have nothing to offer. So they get out with this degree. They approach these stations and they go, oh, send us a demo. You don't need a degree to send a demo. And then they send a dry, boring, basically just faceless, nameless demo, and they just get ignored, and they're like, "Oh, no one will employ me." Like you need to offer something. So I got my job in radio before I'd left university from doing a project through the university with a real radio station to such a high level and with so much passion and enthusiasm. They're like, "You have to work here."
Yeah.
So
that was mate. That's great.
That was how the career started. Now the big mistake that I made was giving all that away and coming to England only to be told I won't be employed here. That's where we're at now. That's why we
you
sit
won't
at my
be employed here. What do you mean? Because you're a visa or something?
So visa was one excuse. I've had many knockbacks from all sorts. Name a radio station I've applied.
Yeah.
Right. Either my visa, my accent, because
Zane Lowe, mate.
okay, but was Zane Lowe something else to the British public before he was an announcer?
He was on MTV, wasn't he, in the 90s?
Correct.
Or whatever, yeah.
So, because I have no identifying personality or profile here, if you put me on the radio, people tune in, they go, oh, I don't know who he is, and he sounds different. The chances of them switching off are much higher. Advertisers lose money if they switch off, hear my voice. Whereas, if they get the cookie cutter, exact same model, sounds like everybody else, you've got to fit a model that they want you to sound like, and then you can be a nobody and make your own voice by what you say, but how you sound almost needs to be the same.
That's interesting.
I'm talking about big commercial stations as well.
Yeah.
So Capital, Hard, Smooth, BBC One, 2, the rest.
Well, we've had where I volunteer at Six Towns has been it's been about 3 in recent years apparently, guys that have like volunteered and then they've got jobs at the BBC. That's I mean, that could be an avenue if you can do a show and put it on there if you're interested.
Well, I was working for a community, semi-community, because people were getting paid at this one here in Manchester. So it was more like somewhere between commercial and community.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, because I started in community back in Australia, then went to commercial. And that basically just led nowhere.
Yeah.
Like I was catching the tram out to Ashton every Saturday, recording the show that I wasn't even that interested in. Because it was a step below what I was used to anyway. And then I was like, I'm not even really doing anything with this to get there. And I've already had these knockbacks from all these major stations, and I was like, I might as well just give it up. So I just do this, and this is enough. And this satisfies my itch.
It's great.
So
it's really good. I've enjoyed.
Who's been your favourite?
Oh, mate, Adam Hughes.
Adam Hughes.
Shout out to Adam Hughes, mate.
He is a fan favourite.
Mate.
He's actually been knocked off The Purge as number 1 rated podcast.
Who's number 1?
Have a guess.
Just trying to think who he had on.
It's not someone that you'd expect, and it's someone recent.
Oh, right, okay. I'm just trying to think.
He brought with him an international audience that got him over the line.
Jordan.
No, Avaldis Karosis.
Right.
The small Lithuanian factory worker.
Well, he's got a fan base.
Who's very good at stand-up comedy. Well, in Lithuania, right, he was like, there's only like 8 comedians, right?
Oh, amazing.
So he started his career, and the next gig he got after his first one was paid.
Amazing.
So he's got quite a following in Lithuania from
man.
doing like 8 months of comedy. Then he came here and he's doing, Comics Anonymous.
That's so good.
And Joshua Brooks for no money, and was like, man, I should just go back to Lithuania. But obviously there's other extenuating circumstances with Lithuania. But he was like, you don't even have to be good or funny to get by. You just have to say, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
And that's enough for you to get a go. So he obviously shared it on his Facebook, and I've had so many people from Lithuania.
That's so nice, mate. That's great.
And I'm like, cool. I don't know what they're expecting, because they know he's in England, and I don't want them to think that this is what British people sound like, because it's fucking not. It's so much better. If you could change your accent, would you?
Ooh, I haven't really got much of an accent, I don't think.
You reckon?
I'm pretty...
You're pretty neutral.
Yeah, for Stoke, if you know Stoke, it's not really very Stokey. It's not much.
Are you like born and bred?
Yeah,
Potters?
I've been born and bred.
Potters, isn't that
Potters? Yeah. Well, Newcastle under Lyme is where I'm from.
Okay.
It's like just next to Stoke.
That's where my mate lives.
Really? No way. That's mad.
Her name's Hope.
Hope, yeah. Okay.
She gives me strength.
Very good.
No, she let us stay with her when we were coming through that bit of England, like on the way to Manchester.
Yeah.
And we'd met her and travelled with her for like 3 or 4 weeks up through Vietnam.
Yeah.
And then we separated. She came back here. We did, a little tour of England. And then her parents had never met us. And we like rocked up to her house and she wasn't even at home. And her parents were like, come inside. Let me take your bags. Would you like a wine? Like just set us up in the lounge, giving us wine, gave us dinner. I was like, these people are so nice.
That's really kind, yeah.
That's classic Stoke, mate. It's all I know of Stoke. And then she took us to Oaty Mostyn's, the oatcake store, next to a statue of some bloke.
Stanley Matthews, in Hanley City Centre, Yeah, man.
So
I've had an oatcake from there before, yeah.
It was good.
They're pretty great,
Good time. And the guy there, he was a nice man.
Yeah, he is, he's cool, yeah.
Friendly bloke. Shout out to Oaty Mostyn's.
I wasn't expecting to hear that from your mouth, mate, sure. This is kind of messed up.
This episode, sponsored by Oaty Mostyn's.
Mate.
And when I come back, I'll, 39.35, I'll play him that segment of the podcast.
Shout out to Oaty Mostyn's, yeah.
Hopefully I'll get 10p off off an oatcake.
Maybe, they are delicious.
Do you know the history of the oatcake?
Mate, you know what, I don't.
Really?
I don't know the history. They've just always been present in my life.
So, in the area of Stoke, it's Staffordshire, isn't it? Is that its own, like...
That Staffordshire's the county, and then you got Stoke, which is made up of 6 towns.
So Lancashire is... Lancashire, Staffordshire, different.
Oh yeah, they're all counties, yeah.
Okay.
It's
What county is Birmingham?
Oh, Birmingham's like its own county as well.
Right, okay. So what else is in Staffordshire? What else have you got to offer?
Alton Towers is in Staffordshire.
In what part? Alton.
It's North Staffordshire. It's like close to where we are. It's about 25 minutes from my house.
Is it any good?
Alton Towers is pretty good, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been to other theme parks around the world?
Yeah. I went to Disneyland Paris about 4 weeks ago. And
4 weeks ago?
Yeah, man.
Why do you never tell me these details?
I put it on Facebook, I think. Life's pretty mad. Yeah, I met Slash about 8 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
At Oaty Mostyn's?
No, I met him at the Apollo. I do all this like mad shit, but like no one asked me about it. You know what I mean?
What's the maddest? Are these the maddest things you've done?
Yeah, these are just the highlights. I am just bragging now. Yeah, these are just highlights.
So is this when you found out that Slash was from Stoke?
Oh yeah, well that's the story in itself.
So you met him at the Apollo?
Yeah,
and
in Manchester Apollo.
Okay.
Backstage pass.
You got a backstage pass?
Like yeah, mate.
Or Slash got a backstage pass?
No, Slash, he doesn't need a pass because he's Slash.
Who were you watching? Not Guns N' Roses?
No, it was Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators, and Slash is touring with them. Do you want to just give you the full count, right? Because this will hopefully stop you talking about yourself and your radio career. So let's. Right. So here's.
Shut me down.
So because I am a big deal and I work on a free community radio station in Stoke. With a chap called Terry, and he's the director of the station. He's a great guy, but he's also a networker supreme. I've never known anyone like him. He just pulls in like guests like you wouldn't believe. Like we went to Manchester this week to meet Pete Doherty. What? Yeah, he just knows people in like music and entertainment. Is pretty impressive, and he runs
But he runs a volunteer radio station.
Yeah, but he's a DJ, and he runs like a Comic-Con event as well.
Is he a bit of a personality as well?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
he's
gets
a character. But he's totally, he's a good guy. I do my radio show with him, and there's urban legend is that Slash still has relatives in Stoke-on-Trent.
Okay.
So he started out. Just research it, trying to find
the relatives.
Trying to find his relatives, and lo and behold, he found his uncle called Ian, and he lives not too far away. And he invited him down to the station.
Hang on,
and he
how
interviewed.
How did he find him?
Basically, he worked out that Slash's real name is Sol Hudson. So he was just looking through the phone book, looking for Hudsons. Like Hudson's in Stoke, and there wasn't many, so he just called about 8 of them, and he got through. He was like, "You Slash's uncle."
But what about if he goes, "Yeah, I am," and then you get him in, and it's just some guy.
But he's probably been waiting his whole life for someone to ask him that. And
imagine the call. Hello, it's Ian calling from Six Towns Radio in Stoke. Are you Slash's uncle? No? Alright, bye.
then on to the next one. There you go. That's right, so this is what happened.
Classic cold calling.
Yeah, well that's exactly what it was. And so
that's giving me a headache there. I need to take an ibuprofen.
So he comes down to the station.
Okay.
And he gets interviewed on the radio. And then they...
Is there any proof? Have you got concrete proof he's Slash's uncle?
I'll come to that. And he'll...
Please do.
So he came down to the station and they had a good chat and they stayed in touch.
I'm out of breath.
They stayed in touch and...
so how long ago was this?
This was maybe about 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, okay,
right.
okay.
So they stayed in touch and what happens is every time Slash comes to the UK on tour, he'll contact Ian and say, listen, I'm in Manchester or I'm playing in Stoke, playing in Birmingham, whatever. I'll send you some tickets, VIP tickets and backstage passes, come and see me. And he does that every time that he comes through. So that's his uncle, right? And so he ends up with a bunch of tickets and like he's still friendly with Terry from the radio. And like last few times he's been through the UK, Terry's got to go meet him. And this time he got a +1, and because I do the radio with him, he's like, "Do you want to come to a gig?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think you'll like it." And
did he not tell you what it was?
No, not first. And then he texted me and saying like it's Slash, and you'll get to meet him. And I was like, "Holy shit, that's awesome!" So I like Guns N' Roses for years, And so we went to the gig with his family, and we got the backstage passes, and the high vis jacket wearing security guards who normally just like cunts to you like at any gig you go to. They couldn't have had like more patience and time for us. They were so nice and like calling you by like your first name and stuff, just like properly cool, and then like showed us to where we were sitting.
Which was where?
It was like in the top deck, nice like comfy seats and stuff. And then after the end of the gig, they escorted us down past like this queue of people that were trying to meet him. We had the family passes, like the family backstage passes, and so we walked to the back. Like kind of, you've been to the Apollo before?
No.
There's like a bar area down to past the left of the stage, and that was like kind of sectioned off. And so we were just like me, Terry from the radio, Slash's uncle, and then like a couple of other guys. I think Slash's babysitter was there from when he was little, and they all just went. We were just like waiting there for him to turn up.
So what was your conversation with Ian like?
I was just saying, just being super grateful, really. You know what I mean? Just being thankful. Were you like
asking questions about Slash before you'd met him, or did you?
I didn't really meet him for that long. Terry was doing a lot of the talking because he's already like kind of closer with him. I was just like shutting up and just can't believe this is sort of happening. You know what I mean? It was cool. And then he came down with his girlfriend. And
how old's his girlfriend?
Well, she is 47 but looks 21.
And how old Slash?
Slash is 52.
Really? I thought he'd be older.
Yeah.
Do you know who the girlfriend is?
Megan Hodges.
Megan Hodges?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't even know, right, what Slash looks like. I'll be honest with you.
Really?
Is that
quite iconic? Like we've got the top.
I think I have an idea of what he. Oh yes, I know exactly what he looks like.
Man.
Okay, sorry. Yep.
And then we got a photo with him, and he signed some stuff. I didn't want to like impose, you know what I mean, because it was a bit weird me being there. That's him. I didn't want to like get creepy or whatever. So
he's fat. He looks a bit fat.
No, he's pretty. Maybe there, yeah, maybe in that photo. Maybe she's really thin.
Maybe.
So by comparison.
Okay. So did he look as crazy and as rock and roll?
Oh, he's looking pretty good.
Jesus Christ! Look at him. So does he just always wear the same glasses and outfit and everything?
Yeah, man.
He's just Slash. He's
Yeah,
just lovely.
that's
And he's British. He's proper British.
No, because he moved to LA when he was about 10 or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For his parents were artists. They did album covers, and one was a musician. They moved to LA.
So what's his family relation to Ian? Is it?
That's his Slash's uncle.
No, but like, is it the mum or the dad or?
I think it's the mum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ian's sister is Slash's brother?
Mum.
What?
Ian,
Yeah.
sister, that's
Yeah.
Slash's mum. I think.
Oh.
I think that's right. Yeah. I could be totally.
I've just
wrong.
forgotten how uncles work.
Yeah, mate. No. It's been a long day. You do forget how uncles work.
From time to time. Are you an uncle?
Am I an uncle? I'm not. I had to check though. So that's fair enough.
Tell me about what it's like to be a father, because I want to be a father one day. And before I move to England,
I've already got a kid, Matty. I can't adopt you now.
No. I don't want you to adopt me. I'm very self-sufficient. My ass is fucking nice, mate. I'm doing well for myself. Don't you worry.
I know. Just saying, if you want me to be your father figure, I think that's.
No. My dad's alright. He's looking after me.
You just look at me like like a cool older brother. Like you could learn a lot from.
I look at you as just a guy with a bald head that's sitting at my kitchen table.
That would be accurate.
I don't look at you with an awful lot of expectation, because my grave fear is that you'll let me down.
You never, and that is the perfect way to handle an encounter with me. Yeah.
So tell me about being a father. What is the secret to being a father?
I think keeping them alive is number one, and just
have you got a number two?
Number two, just give them as much love as you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you? Okay, this is going to get soppy though.
Yeah.
How do you show your daughter that you love her?
I think it's just attention and time spent with them.
Do you read like bedtime stories?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Do all that stuff.
Yep.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
It's good.
It's great. Yeah.
Are you thinking about having any more children?
Nah, fuck that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, one's plenty.
What about like if she gets bored? Like, do you not want to have a little mate to like play with?
Xbox, innit?
Are we having a second kid or an Xbox?
Yeah, we've already got an Xbox. Yeah.
Did she play the Xbox?
No, she watches like dumb YouTube shows on it.
Like what?
Oh, just like, what's it called? Oh, like Ryan's toy reviews.
Oh yeah, he's a millionaire. That kid.
Yeah, but like the worst, like the most horrible, just horribly produced like spin-offs of Ryan's toy reviews. You know what I mean? Just fake Ryan's toy reviews.
Is he good though? Is Ryan's toy reviews good?
I mean, it's not much of a story. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really much to draw you in. But
doesn't he just open toys and play with them?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
But like, what's the production value like? Like, is it
pretty high? They've got like a nice house and stuff, and compared to some of them, and the lighting's good. But yeah.
And is it just Ryan there by himself?
I think with that, I think he has like his parents or something like that play.
Imagine, could you imagine having your daughter bringing in more money to the family than you and your wife combined?
That wouldn't be hard. Yeah. Yeah. No, I do think about those like YouTube families though.
Yeah.
This is what I was thinking about, because loads of them, like there's Toys in Me. They're this family, and now they're like clearly like the multi-millionaires, and this girl's got her own toy line and stuff. And I was like watching these shows, and they're going like first class flights and everything. It's a pretty fancy lifestyle, and they've got this like nice house with a pool and cool cars and stuff. And then I was thinking about like the tax relief that they would get, because they are using their home for their business purposes. That's their business, so they get complete tax relief off the house.
Is that the way it works if you run a business from your house?
Yeah, you get a proportion amount of like whatever you use for the business.
I thought you didn't have to pay tax on like YouTube income. You could just like slide it under the table.
Oh, is that what the deal is with YouTube?
I don't know. Like who can measure it? Like,
well, I mean, I suppose from like the YouTube income, but you got to be thinking about like all the branding deals and stuff that they do as well. That'd be this is the stuff I think about.
Have you ever thought about like turning your daughter into a YouTube star?
It's crossed my mind. Yeah.
Do you feel like she has the potential to do so?
Yeah, she's got some charisma. She's got some personality.
Unlike her father.
Definitely, unlike her father.
Is your wife very charismatic?
Yeah, she's nice. Yeah,
She's nice.
just like a
I
nice.
asked if she was charismatic, not if she was nice.
Like yes, just happy. Yeah,
She's happy.
yeah.
Do you feel like sometimes your energy, like, you know, contributes to that happiness or takes away from it?
I'm definitely contributing. Yeah.
Okay. You make me happy without even really trying. I feel like at some point it's an act, but the more time I spend with you, the more time I know that it's not an act.
There you go. Yeah. I'm genuinely like this. This is it. I'm just just like low
Everything
energy.
is alright.
Yeah.
Have you ever done hard drugs?
Never.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I feel like that would change your life.
I'd probably like to do some
Speed.
No, like
Acid.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd do that shit, but not coke or anything. Or
Yeah, coke's a waste of time, mate. you know.
yeah.
It's fun for an afternoon. But, you know, here's me talking like the big drug expert.
Yeah. And that's only just from like listening to Joe Rogan that they're always like talking about psychedelics.
Do you reckon Joe Rogan has made more people turn to drugs and cryotherapy and isolation tanks than anyone else?
Shit, man. Yeah, I did a couple of isolation tanks.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was just very dark.
Did you not like explore parts of your mind? Did your mind not like open up?
I was doing that already. So
Like exploring parts of your mind?
Yeah. So I didn't really need the isolation tank for it.
How did it feel? Because I've not done one, but I really want to.
It's kind of salty. It's really, really, really salty. And,
Like it smells salty?
Yeah, just everything. There's just a shitload of salt in those things, and then it's very dark. And then
Like so dark, opening and closing your eyes makes no difference.
yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That seems
because
exciting.
I'm quite tall and.
Were you nude as well?
Oh yeah, man.
Did you wank yourself off in there?
No. My brother said he did. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it would be quite exciting. Yeah. I kept like my fingertips like kept touching the walls. You know what I mean?
How small was the tank? Did you have your arms out like this?
Yeah. I was kind of just trying to float. You know what I mean? It was just floating.
Wouldn't you just float naturally because of the Epsom salts in the water?
Well, yeah, you do, but then like you just float off to the side and hit a wall, and it kind of like, oh fuck, I lost my, where I was going.
So it's not good for big guys. Have they got
Probably
like
not.
special float tanks for big people?
They didn't at this place. They just had like, they are pretty big, but then so am I. So.
How big are you? How tall?
I am 6'4".
Ooh, just a bit taller than me.
Yeah,
Do you reckon you could beat me in a fight?
100%. Yeah.
Really? Have you done fighting before?
No.
Oh,
It's just like you look quite weak. So.
Nah, I'll fuck you up. We can fight after this if you want. You've never been in a fight?
No, not really.
What do you mean not really? That implies there was one time where maybe
just
did
like
you hit someone with
school-
like a book or something?
No, I'm just not violent.
Really?
No.
I threw a dictionary at a teacher.
Fuck, why?
Because she annoyed me. I smashed
What the fuck,
a
man?
kid's eye
You
socket.
sound like a horrible person.
Yeah, I was just misunderstood. So there was this kid behind me, right? And you know how like at school you'd like go zzz, zzz, and, like, zip
that's
people.
fucking
So he
wank,
like
yeah.
we were just sitting down, like legs crossed on the mat, looking at the teacher. Right, the teacher's like singing or whatever the fuck she's doing, and he kept zipping my back. I literally just turned around. I was like, "Mate, zip me again, and I'm gonna level you." And I was like, okay. And he sat forward. And he couldn't help himself. So I just went back with my elbow and just literally went straight through, like smashed his eye socket,
Oh,
like
shit.
like the bone around the eye.
Oh my
right?
God.
Funniest part of the story was, I've told it on here before, is that his dad was an eye surgeon.
Oh wow.
So they call my dad, they call his dad. My dad comes straight in because my dad's job was just like, look, he was just fixing cell phone towers, not that
Yeah.
important. They ring.
Just giving people cancer.
Yeah. while his dad's taking it out of their eyes. They ring Daniel Kennedy's dad, right? And he's like, his receptionist answers. He's like, oh, well, Mr. Kennedy, Dr. Kennedy can't come in now. He's in surgery.
Yeah.
So me, my dad, and Daniel Kennedy with the bung eye have to sit in the principal's office waiting for his dad to drive from the hospital to come in. Then for his dad to be pretty calm about it all, but still take the time to give me a lecture about the dangers of eye injuries and all this other. And I was like, well, he shouldn't have zitted me. Like, that was my response. I was like, I've smashed up your son's face because he's a dick, right? And his dad was like, explaining all this, and then he was like, so does that make sense as to why you shouldn't hit people? And I was like, he shouldn't have zitted me. That was literally my justification. I have no remorse at all. I didn't care if he was an eye surgeon. Looking back on it now, no, I don't care. But it was very, very fun. Smashed another kid's head through a like fire exits, like where they the glass is almost made to be broken. Like, so you can break the glass and then like get through if it's locked or whatever. Yeah, just one of those.
What the fuck, mate? That's mad.
He was.
You feel alright in yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have any anger issues?
No, I've definitely calmed down an awful lot.
Yeah.
But I used to fly off the handle at anything.
Jesus,
very misunderstood, didn't have a lot of friends, wasn't a nice person to be around. And then I sort of turned it all around. And the turning point was going to Australia. And basically my parents were like, if you hit anyone in Australia, you'll go to jail. And I was like, oh, I don't want to go to jail. That did not sound fun. So I stopped punching people, and then I sort of had to learn like social coping skills. And now I'm a very popular and well-loved stalwart of the comedy community.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, you've turned it all around. That's great, man.
I know.
Good for you.
Thanks so much. We've done over an hour, Phil.
No way.
Yeah.
That only felt like an hour and a half.
It's like an episode of fucking 6. Do you guys have 60 minutes here?
No, man.
It's a show. You'll never guess how long it lasts. 60 minutes?
Amazing.
Right. Is there anyone that you want to thank?
Oh, just want to thank you, Matty, for having me. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I wish we could do it longer. This is great.
Well, I've got to go and get roasted tonight. So.
Yeah, who's roasting you?
You.
Just me.
Oh, there's others.
But who?
I don't know exactly who's doing it, because Hazel's organised it. I just privately organised with you, but there's a list. There's probably another 3 or 4.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you're going to like face off, so whoever's like the best roaster is going to win. So we'll announce that.
What do you win?
Pineapple. Right, thank you very much, Phil Carr. What's the name of your podcast?
On Comedy.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you just talk about comedy?
Yeah. That's it. Well, but it's just.
Is it funny?
It has been.
Who's been the funniest guest?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
Is it Donald Mackerel?
No.
Really?
No, not. He was good, but Jem Braithwaite was amazing.
Who's Jem Braithwaite?
Oh mate, you got to check it out. Jem Braithwaite is hilarious. Josh Pugh as well. You got to know who Josh Pugh is. Shit.
Oh no, yeah, Josh P-H-U-G-H. Yeah. I call him Puh.
Okay.
I can't pronounce his name.
All right. Shout out to Josh Puh. Yeah, those boys, they've all been good, man. They've all been good. And we've had Danny Clives as well. You know him.
No.
Mate, these are all kind of West Midlands boys. So I'm straddling the 2 lanes.
You are definitely straddling, mate. You got a big wingspan down there. Open her up, son. Right, thanks, Phil.
Thank you, mate.